I don't know what happened, but hey, y'all. Welcome back to my channel. It's Jamesia Capri, the nurse practitioner extraordinaire. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. If you're already subscribed, welcome back, y'all. Today, we are doing a live with a nurse practitioner resident who currently is in her residency. She's a nurse practitioner already, but she decided to do a residency. So I wanted to bring her on to give you guys an idea of what that's like. Okay. All right. Let me bring her in. Her name is Taylor, and we'll get started with our interview. Hey, Taylor, how are
Hi,
you?
good. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. Thank you
Good.
for coming. Welcome to my channel and all that good stuff. I don't know. Did you know I had a channel?
I didn't. But
Well,
thank
I'm full of surprises.
you.
So how are things going? Just tell me who you are. Tell the people who you are and why are you in this residency program? You're already a nurse practitioner. You could be already working, making the big bucks, doing your thing. What made you choose a residency program? First, who are you? Tell us a little bit about you and what, you know, what are you doing? What's going on?
Okay, well, hi everybody. My name is Taylor Fojum. I am 27 years old. I graduated from my nurse practitioner just last year, so I'm still a baby nurse practitioner. I'm born and raised from Suffolk, and currently residing in Portsmouth. Um, but yeah, that's a little bit bio about me. My background is basically in cardiology and neonatology, so it's a spectrum of both ends.
That is so awesome. So, what made you want to become a nurse? Just the basics, an RN. What made you want to do that?
So surprisingly, I actually was going to go for an orthodontist at first.
I was
uh,
gonna do dental.
were you?
Yes. It was between dental and nursing. I
Uh-huh.
didn't even want to be a nurse. I was like, I'm
Same.
gonna do dental.
Hmm.
But my mother-in-law at the time was like, you need to look in nursing. And
Hmm.
I was like, I don't want to be a nurse.
Uh-huh.
And I said, "Hey, listen, I'm gonna apply to dental and I'm gonna apply to nursing, whichever one I get in, that's where I'm going. And here I am. But anyway, tell us your story.
So me, I've always wanted to sing since eighth grade that I wanted to be an orthodontist.
Hmm.
And then it wasn't until I was talking with a friend while we were at school, and he was asking me, he said, "Well, do you just want to work with the mouth or you want to do the whole body?" And I
Hmm.
said, "I want to do the whole body." He said, "Well, orthodontist is just the mouth." So that really put it in perspective for me. Like, actually, yeah, I do want to go into nursing. So I changed my major over. I think it fits me well as far as my personality. I'm a natural giver, a natural nurturer, wanting to fix things. So I felt like I made the right decision. So I'm happy that I chose the nursing route instead of dental.
How long have you been a nurse?
So I graduated nursing school in 2019. So in total, it's been 5 years I've been a nurse. Um, yeah, 5 years.
Okay. And where did you go to school? Tell us about that.
Yes. So I went to Centera College of Health Sciences and I obtained my bachelor's of nursing there in 2019. At first, you had to apply with at least an associate's of science. So before that, I completed 2 years at TCC. So that program was a 2.5 year program. And I was actually surprised that it was available. I didn't even know Centera offered, a bachelor's program. So
Mhm.
that's where I obtained my bachelor's of science in nursing.
Okay. And so you did that. What made you want to pursue nurse practitioner? Like, what was that like? Did you do like 5 years, 2 years of just nursing, and then you
Mhm.
went to your nurse practitioner school, or what sparked all of that?
So I did bedside nursing for 2.5 years
Mhm.
before I applied to nurse practitioner school. And honestly, I think what made me do it is one, I wanted to do more for my patients, just other than treating them acutely. What else could I do for them? Long term, not just with them for the 12-hour shift and then okay, I'm going about my day. And then secondly, too, I wanted a better work-life balance. Honestly, I was tired of working the 12-hour shifts, tired of working night shifts, rotating. So those were my big two reasons for wanting to pursue nurse practitioner, and also my mom's a nurse practitioner as well. So
That helps, right? That your mom is a nurse practitioner. Okay. So now as I know you, you are currently in the midst of a nurse practitioner residency program.
Hmm.
There's a lot of people who didn't even know that there was such a thing,
Hmm.
a nurse practitioner residency program. Tell us how you found out about it and what the process was to get into this nurse practitioner residency. And then I'll ask you some other questions.
Okay, yeah, sure. So I found out about this residency actually through my mom, from a flyer that was sent out. So
Mhm.
she sent me the flyer and she sent me all the contact information. And of course, you had to apply to the residency. So you had to, get references, letters of recommendation, had to just show your transcripts, make sure that you were actually certified in nurse practitioner. Um, you had to pass your boards before you could start. You had to get your DA license before you could start. So you basically had to be a nurse practitioner before you could start. um,
Okay.
so
And
yeah.
what made you want to do it? Like, why didn't you just go and get a job? Why did you come to a residency program?
Well, honestly, I did it because with the residency program, you gain more experience with it, hands-on experience at that. So you're practicing as a real life nurse practitioner. However, you still have that cushion under you. You still have somebody who's there to support you. I've enjoyed the nurse practitioner residency program because I'm able to now build a rapport with other disciplines, with other specialties. Because currently, right now, we're rotating through primary care and specialties rotations. So it's just nice, to have that that extra support behind you. And then also in the long run, it gives you a good idea of what the job actually be like when you're out on your own. You can get a feel for it while you're in the residency. Is there something I want to continue to pursue? This is something, oh, this is not for me. um so things of that nature. So I feel like it's definitely worth it.
So are you only I heard what you said, but just for the people out there. So you're not only in primary care,
Right.
you're in different, you get to rotate in different areas, different specialties to kind
Hmm.
of see where you really want to fit in this whole life of being a nurse practitioner.
Yep. Hmm.
Okay, gotcha, gotcha. Now, I don't know that I would have taken a route like this just because I'm super, super money motivated.
Yeah.
I know I actually know how much y'all make. You know, I was part of. I'm very much a part of
Where?
this program, very much aware, and very much, it is what it is.
Hmm.
But I know as a registered nurse, you probably made more as a registered nurse as you're making right now as an NP resident.
I do.
What
That's true.
like,
That's true.
yeah, so that I probably would have said no to, but you
Mhm.
feel like the cushion and the fact that you have people that you can collaborate with and stuff like that is worth it. Is that what I'm hearing?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do believe that. And honestly, I actually turned down a job for the residency who was paying way more than what I'm getting paid now. Why did I do that? Because I did an internship there for about 2 months, and they basically was trying to see if they wanted to keep me, and they did offer an offer. However, I saw how the work-life balance was there. They're seeing 25, 30 patients a day, 15 minutes in, 15 minutes out. They're on call for 2 weeks at a time, every so often. And I honestly asked myself, do I want to work that? And the answer was no.
Mhm.
So, and then, you only get like 1 or 2 months of orientation and you're thrown to the wolves. But, with the residency,
If
you
you
get
get
that.
that,
Huh?
if you get that,
If you get that, exactly. If you get that.
yeah.
So with the residency, you get a year long term of support, of that cushion, of you being able to reach out to others if you have a complicated patient.
Mhm.
Basically, you're able to pick brains, and that's what I enjoy about the residency, and just getting that, like I said, that hands-on experience firsthand.
Yeah, I like that a lot. I don't know many programs that offer that to nurses,
Hmm.
right? to have a residency, nurse practitioner residency program. Some people are for it and some people are against it. I, for one, am very much for it because I think that it makes sense to have people that kind of hold your hand, and that's not fully the case, but kind of help you along the way, and that you can collaborate with before you're out there on your own. So the question is, you're in it, you're doing it, you're actually almost done. And there's a possibility that there's some good stuff at the end, but we won't talk about all of that. You're almost done. Do you recommend something like this for other new nurse practitioners who are just graduating from nurse practitioner school?
I do. I 100% recommend it. I know that sometimes money could be a factor, and that could be a reason why people don't do it. But if you're able to take that year off, I mean, we've already been, budgeting for years while we're in school. What's one more year to gain this knowledge, to gain this experience? I 100% recommend the residency. I would recommend it to anybody.
Okay. So are there any, I guess, tips or tricks? Because the reason why I say tips or tricks, during a residency, you're with different people, different personalities, different areas. You kind of have to get in where you fit in, right? Are there and schedules may be different or off from what you're used to, right? How did you get in where you fit in? Like, how did you do that? Do you have any tips or tricks or recommendations to give to anyone who is interested in doing something like this, a nurse practitioner residency?
So one, I would just say remain flexible, remain open. That's going to be the main thing. Go into everything with an open mind. And yes, you do run into, a lot of personalities, but at the end of the day, we leave at 4:30. So it's okay, to endure something for 8 hours. So,
yeah. Hey, anything worth having is going to be tough. It's going to be tough sometimes. So yeah, so that's awesome. I appreciate that. And for those of you who don't know what a residency is, they're not in every single state. We're trying to get more of them. We just happen to be in Virginia, and there's some here, and it's an opportunity for you to spend some time with other nurse practitioners that are in the trenches doing the work without you getting out there and having 25, 30, 40 patients just being fresh out the door. So we just wanted to give you some of that information. We appreciate you being here so much, Taylor. Thank you so much. That pretty much wraps us up. Is there anything else you want to tell the people?
Yes, I do. So I wanted to say, give yourself some grace. You're a new nurse practitioner. You're not going to know everything. No one's going to know everything. You can always learn something every single day. Everybody should be able to be teachable. So give yourself some grace. Don't, beat yourself up if you don't feel like you know something. Because if you don't know something, you can reach out from the people you contacted in the residency.
That's good. That's good. Be flexible. You're not going to know everything. And honestly, even seasoned nurse practitioners don't know everything.
Right.
And you really want to go in open and a sponge to learn. So, and I tell all of my students, the first 2 years, just be novice, just continue to be a student, continue to be open to learning new ways and new knowledge, because it's all fresh and it's all new. So thank you again for being here. And for those of you who are just tuning in, I hope you guys watch the interview. We have wrapped up. We're at the end. And I just want to say thank you so much for watching my channel. Subscribe to my channel, and I will see you in the next video. Take care, guys.
All right. Have a good day. Bye.